Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and we've loaded into the battle rather quickly here, and I'm actually still in the cap area. This is back in the days when I had a very poor PC, which took a long time to load the games, and so the battle's already started, and I'm heading onto the other side of the riverbank on Windstorm in my SU-8. Now, somebody asked a short while ago, how good is the SU-8? Well, I'd say it's a pretty good Arty, actually. It's on a par with the M44, although it doesn't share the same reload speed. Now, as you can see, I'm having trouble with that windmill, but there's a nice Oni in range, rounds out, and it splashes nearby. Now, this battle is pre-9.18. I'm having difficulty with that windmill being in the way. It's a Hellcat up near the church, but I can't get a shot on him, and I'm having difficulty getting a shot on that Oni. And I'm also having difficulty getting a shot on those enemies in the North Passage. So, right, I said that's enough. I can't fire from here with this Arty on that position, so relocate back to the cap. Don't be afraid to relocate if you feel you're not getting the right angles to attack the enemy. Okay, so we're going to set up near the river and go back to those same targets again, see if we can get good hits on them. And that Oni keeps trying to hide behind that house. But he's backing up a little. This is pre-9.18, so there's no stun, but the Arty does have a stronger effect, so we'll see some pretty good results, I think, when we get a direct hit. Okay, we've got a Jagdpanther. He's hiding in the bushes on the riverbank. Dialing in the aim. He's just sitting there. Rounds out. And we get a hit. Unfortunately, we don't know how much damage we did, but we certainly got a hit. Okay, VK3001 is in the North Passage. So a few enemies have been taken out on the North Passage, but we've lost most of our defences. There's only a T-34 on the North Passage at the moment, so I've got to help the T-34 to withstand that, and I fire at the VK3001P, but the shell overshoots, lands long behind him. Dialing in the aim again. I can see that there's a Chinukai and is that a Panther, Cosplay Panther, just ahead of that VK. But this one is remaining remarkably stationary, and I wipe him out. 283 hit points, he's gone. He's stationary on. The Cosplay Panther is in the past, and the Chinukai too. But I'm now focusing my attention on them, indicating my target, hoping he'll pull out, and then I can put a round into him. Almost loaded, almost ready to go. The aim's dialed in, rounds out. Unfortunately, it hits the rock face just in front of the Panther. The rest of the defenders seem to be doing quite well. So I'm still continuing to focus to support this T-34. Cosplay is going... I'm teasing the line over the top of his turret, hoping that the shell will actually hit the top of his turret. But unfortunately, its shell lands short. That's RNG. Okay, I'm selecting a different target. The Oni's come out from behind that house, and he's now in the maze. Dialing in the aim on the Oni. Hoping I can help this T-29. Rounds out. Direct hit. 386 hit point, 1 critical hit. But unfortunately, now the T-29 has got in there. It's a difficult shot without damaging the T-29. And the Cosplay's come out of his hiding place. There he is. Lining up a shot for when he comes out the pass. But he doesn't come out the pass. He goes backing up. Try to line up the shot on him. Wanting him to move into a clearer position. There he is. Rounds out. Direct hit. Kills. 220 hit points. 1 shot. He's gone. Okay, looking around for another target. There's what's that? The Jagdpanther. And he's side on to me. Not loaded yet. Hopefully I will be by the time he gets to the riverbank. He's running away. He falls off the edge of the riverbank. I'm loaded. Rounds out. Takes out the Jagdpanther, 94 hit points. That just leaves a Chinukai in the North Passage that I can see. There's only 3 enemies remaining. The Chinukai's in the North Passage. I'm indicating my target. I can see him. No problem. Now he's disappeared. I fire in a round. Speculative. Just to see if he's still there. I can still reload in time. The Hellcat's come back to the cap. He's actually going onto the mound. See if he can spot any of their forces. There's still an E25 out there that we haven't seen. And of course the enemy Arty, which is an AMX-13F3. I don't think they know where I am. But I can know where the Chinukai is seen. The E25 is the problem though, because it's rather sneaky little low tank destroyer. As you all know. Difficult to spot. I fired another round in there speculatively, hoping he was in the bushes. But no joy. Good thing about the SU-8, it does load very quickly. Not as quick as the M44, but still pretty quick. It's also pretty good at snapshotting. Still waiting for that Chinukai to be seen. The Oni's come over to the riverbank. The Comet's still in the maze. The Hellcat's defending the mound just east of the cap. Now I think they're going to want to go to the enemy cap now to put pressure on the enemy. We have got a single tank advantage, and of course we've got the OI, which is a heavy, so they've got the hit point numbers to on our favour, in our favour. Still no sign. The Hellcat's telling the Comet to move, and they want him to go up to the North Passage. Or the OI wants to go up to the North Passage. The T-29 is saying no. I think he wants them to go to the enemy cap. No, he's saying let the Hellcat guard the enemy, the OI. And there's the AMX. I line up the shot. He's coming straight for me and wipe him out. 270 hit points. One shot, wipe out. Very good at snapshotting the SU-5. SU-8 rather. Okay, I'm pulling back from that position because I'm pretty sure he would have spotted where I was. The moment I fired, he would have seen the flash and the smoke, and that would have gone straight back to the E25 or the Chinukai. When the Chinukai's gone. So I've moved forward now into another firing position. So I'm going to guard the cap whilst the others go. There's the E25. He's in the maze. He's been spotted in the maze. The OI and the Comet are too near the enemy cap. I think they're going to go to the enemy cap. But the E25 looks as if he's going towards his own cap to try and get resets. Or to attack the OI. I've lost sight of him. There he is. Okay, he's going through the town. I fire a round into the town. It's a real speculative one. It wasn't dialed in correctly. But I'm reloading and I'm relocating. Although I don't have to worry about the enemy Arty, I thought, well, I can get back into a better cover, because then at least he's not going to see me. He's getting close. He might guess where I was, but the more bushes I've got between me and the enemy, the more likely that I'm going to spot him, and he's not going to spot me. No, he might be. He was coming towards the cap last time. There he is! He's been spotted. He's coming towards me. Line up the shot. Round out. One shot kill. 688 hit points, and that's the winning shot. The game's over. The SU-8 is pretty good at snapshotting. That was an ace tanker game for me in the SU-8. I also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 9, and I picked up a fighter badge because I got at least 4 kills. In fact, I got 5, and I picked up the high caliber because I got the most damage on the enemy, at least 20% of the hit points of the enemy team. So I came top of the table on damage with 2,345 hit points in total. I came top of the table on kills with 5, and I came top on base XP with 1,089. I fired 14 rounds, got 5 direct hits, 5 penetrations, 3 splash, damage of 2,345 hit points, of which 1,167 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously, the E25 and the AMX-13F3 were a lot closer when I took them out. In fact, they were almost within throwing distance. I spotted one enemy vehicle. That was the AMX. I damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 5 of them. And on a premium account, I earned 42,812 credits. And after ammunition resupply, which is reasonably cheap on the SU-8, I took away 31,472 credits. I received 1,634 XP. It was times 2 for the first victory of the day, and I ended up with 3,268 XP in total. So I think it shows that pesky little E25s are not admitted to this cap. Yes, he thought he could get into the cap and take me out, but no, I was ready for him. I was waiting for him, and the moment he appears, I put a round into him. So it does work. It's quite a good Arty. It's well worth getting in your garage to complement your M44. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully I'll be seeing you in the next replay.